Hi, Stuart Williamson here. Okay, what do we do at APW? We work with expatriates and international investors, trying to help them put together their goals, their aspirations for property for the future. So that's basically having a chat. We talk about them, what their goals are, get their criteria for buying, get their shopping list. Could be basically, I'd like to put together some property for my children to go to university. I'd like an income for retirement. I'd like a portfolio to give me an extra income as we go along. Basically look at that criteria, we look at that shopping list they have, and then try and make it happen. We invested about £133 million last year into the UK market, trying to take that and go to the next level. To do that, we need good quality people who are long-term, who are interested in helping themselves, but more importantly, helping our clients. It's got to be win-win. We only want people who are here to help clients in a good way, in a good format.
My name's Callum Williamson. I'm based here in the Malaysian office. I also travel around a bit to our Dubai, Hong Kong and UK offices.
Hi, my name is Paul Baker. I'm the regional manager based here in Kuala Lumpur. I look after the team here and pretty much everything else. So,
what are we looking for in a potential employee? Sales ability, you know, but you don't need to have heaps and heaps of experience as long as you've got the underlying basics to become a good quality salesperson. What are some of those characteristics? I would say so willing to learn, overcome problems, hard-working, and
someone that seizes opportunities as well, I guess.
Yeah, and part of a good team, because we're a good team here.
Absolutely.
Hi, I'm Tom.
Alexandra.
My name is Marcus.
I'm Richard. My name's James.
Michelle Morgan.
Christian Coates.
My name's Hardy.
Peter Davis.
I'm from the UK. We moved out to KL recently. I'm the BDM, which is Business Development Manager, which means that I work in a pod with some business development executives and we all work together to try and get as many apps booked as possible.
I'll be focusing on developing market in Hong Kong, a bit of a business development role, and of course bringing revenue to the company through sales.
Finding the right kind of people for the services and the products that we provide. That could be in person at an event, at a golf club, at a bar. And once you've got the lead, you've got to qualify it and make sure that it's good for us, it's good for them, and we can put the two and two together and help them achieve their goals.
My role here is personal assistant for the HQ here. What I do is assist the regional manager. I also do SOPs and help out with anything that's needed for the team.
Right before APW, I was working in London. You know, and it was cold and grey and miserable, and all of a sudden it's a slightly different climate out here. You know, working in London, we would often meet international people that were coming in and, you know, sort of operating in that market. But being out here and kind of sourcing those people is a really interesting side of it. I'm based in Thailand, and so I do work virtually. I do a lot of those meetings directly on Zoom videos, but I also go to Hong Kong to do face-to-face meetings. So my ultimate role is to speak to clients and close business.
My favourite part about working here is definitely the team dynamic we have. You know, we all sit in the same office and talk to each other and, you know, help each other, and it's like brothers.
I'd say the culture of the workplace. We're all heading towards the same goals. We're all like-minded individuals and we spend a lot of time together.
I would say part of it would definitely be the team environment. Everyone here is extremely supportive, and obviously I've only been here 2 weeks, but I feel like I've been welcomed into the team straight away. And I think just we work in such a diverse set in terms of how we do outreach to clients. So every day is different and it just keeps the job interesting.
My favourite part is the guys. They're a great team. They're young, they're energetic, they're vibrant, and I love them to bits.
I've had an issue this morning, and you know, I'll speak to the rest of my team. We'll all try and come up with some ideas on how to sort it out. I can escalate it to Paul, who's the manager in the office, and I mean, everyone's just been really supportive, and I think, you know, no matter how big or small the issue is, everyone's there to help.
So far, I found that everyone is very helpful, very supportive. Paul is the sales manager. I think he's very paternal, so I would definitely come to Paul. I feel like I can trust for him to be supportive and helpful.
I think we all try and help each other. It would depend what the problem was, but I would go to my peers, probably to Callum and Stuart. They've been in the industry a long time. If it was something that I wasn't sure about, or it was something new to me, I'd probably go to them initially. But everybody's there to help, and we do that.
If it's something I really don't know, maybe one of the team members might know, so I'll ask first and then try and figure it out myself. Usually when it comes to this kind of thing, it comes from like critical thinking, thinking out of the box, like what happens if someone doesn't know something, what do you do? For me, I would just like try and find out as much as I can and also ask the team.
I think the real key difference between working at APW and anything I've ever done is the work-life balance here. We work hard, we play hard, we do everything together, and we do everything with the highest degree of positivity I've ever experienced.
It's a meritocracy completely. I can kind of get that sense immediately. You know, there's no politics. Nobody's going to get bumped up just for the sake of it. You know, if you're not performing, you're not going to sort of get promoted and that sort of stuff. And you can sort of see that with the trajectories of the people that kind of work here and the people that I've been talking to recently, which I think is great.
It's definitely the travel and the people that we get to speak to. Obviously we get to speak to a lot of wealthy people across the world. My region is Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, so you can imagine the contacts I speak to there. But not just that, I live in Kuala Lumpur, which is pretty crazy, and we get to travel a lot. We're headed over to Singapore tonight actually, so yeah, it's very unique.
So we kind of create our own events, so once every other month we'll be in the likes of Hong Kong or Singapore or Dubai or Abu Dhabi, whether it be on an evening or a weekend, and that won't necessarily just be your work chat, you know, it's a networking event at the end of the day, right? So, you know, there will be alcohol involved, there will be some nice food, there'll be mingling with very interesting people. These are, you know, CEOs, directors, executives that, you know, they've lived a life, they've got good chat.
Okay, so we'll frequently go out for team lunches, team evenings, you know, for a drink at the bar. We have lots of events coming up, team building events. We go to Langkawi in January, and we basically, when we go on events, again, we make sure there's plenty of social activity, but always focused. And that's the really important thing.
Yeah, so I'd say as far as growth opportunities, you know, it is a little bit of a smaller company and they are looking to grow quite quickly. So that definitely gives a lot of opportunities to expand. There's a lot of new positions to fill. And I think there's a pretty set path in terms of how you can progress. So I'm very keen to sort of get settled in and see about pursuing some of those.
A huge opportunity for growth within the company, because I think what we're doing is quite unique, offering a service to expats who can invest into the UK property market. It's what we are experts at. Anybody who comes on board can get a grip of that, get good at it, and grow the company.
Just a little bit about Malaysia, guys and girls, anyone who's watching this, and the quality of life you can have here. I first moved to Malaysia 8 years ago, straight after university. I've been based here for 8 years, and I've absolutely loved it. It's been one of the best decisions of my life moving here from an opportunity perspective, an earnings perspective, and a travel perspective. The cost of living is exceptionally cheap. I was renting a condo that had 3 gyms, 3 pools, 24/7 security for less than £1,000 a month and 3 bedrooms. So it's very, very cheap. And the quality of life is great as well. Add to that the low tax, the good earnings, and the other great people you meet here makes for a really, really exciting and fun place to live and work.
If I was to describe APW in one word, I would say international.
Dedication.
Ambitious.
Dynamic.
Interesting.
Meritocracy.
Driven.
APW is awesome.
Hi, I'm James, and together with my family we live here in Singapore. We were initially trying to buy property in the UK, places that we were familiar with. We didn't have any luck at all. It was then we were recommended to use APW by some friends of ours. They make the whole process very simple and they're extremely knowledgeable. But to me the most important thing is they've got history here and they built a very close working relationship with their customers. Since using them, we've got a place in Derby and we're looking at developing our portfolio as the years progress. Yeah, I would thoroughly recommend them.
Now, no matter where you're based in the world, whether it's the UK, Timbuktu, America, or Asia, if you're interested in working for an exciting, dynamic, young, and growing sales company, then APW is for you. Get in touch on the link below.
Don't forget to have fun.